Welcome to the Daily HiFi Podcast. Where's the camera? There it is. What is up, everybody? What's going on? I am back home. I got this new desk, got a new desk set up. So coming at you from there. With me, as always, is me, myself, and I. We're having a great old time. Mr. Joe and Tell is scheduled to arrive at some point. We'll see when that is. Let's see here. Who is in the comments? What is up? Aaron entered the studio. There he is.
What up?
There he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
What are you doing?
The rocket scientist. Hey, look, check it out. I am. Oh, damn, the camera's not going to go up with me. The camera's on its own stand.
Bro.
But actually, hold on. We can do active tracking. Shit. I got a new setup. Got a new setup in the house here. Oh, there we go. All right.
I like it.
Let's try this again. Yeah. There we go. Boom. Now I'm standing.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. I like that sit-stand desk, though. I got one.
Yeah.
But I can't use it anymore because everything is fixed in place. Like my camera is not attached to the desk.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why did it go all of a sudden so dark?
It's because of you.
Oh, it's because of me.
You're too bright.
I know, I'm shining.
What are we talking about, man? Let's talk about some drama.
What's the drama?
I don't have any, man. Let's just make some up. Did you hear the latest rumor about so-and-so?
I did. Did he got arrested, didn't he?
Yeah. Something like he wasn't showing off something, or he got caught showing something off. I don't know now.
That's more of a reliable story. He got caught showing something off.
Yeah, I saw it on the Twitter.
On the Twitter? I think I saw it on TMZ.
Oh, it's the same thing, isn't it?
Maybe.
Hey,
dude, where are the women at? Well, Angela's here.
Here we go. I'm the women.
Hey, have you noticed? Oh, you're not in the back end. Wait, you are in the back end. Do you notice this? Of StreamYard, of the streaming software. Your name is Aaron Backend Harrison.
Hey.
You see this vertical version of the stream?
I like that. That's pretty cool.
I think that's a new feature. I've never seen that before. I wonder what happens when Joe shows up. It'll be like 3 of us. I don't know. Maybe they'll show
we
2.
Just leave.
What's going on, Wendell? We've got Reverend Slim. We got K-Man. Eddie, what's happening from Vegas? I'll be in Vegas actually on Sunday.
Go on somewhere.
What are you eating today during the chat? MW, I actually don't have any snacks.
Oh no. You didn't have. Why not?
I actually ate a bunch because my mom went out of town, so she's like, I'm gonna make you some food, you better eat it. I was like, okay, so I ate it all.
Oh no, you're not supposed to eat it all at once. It's supposed to last.
I ate one thing. She's like, make sure you finish the soup first. So I've been eating nothing but soup for the last 2 days. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
At least I don't have to go buy any food, so that's good. C-Big's in the house. Angela's here, of course. Oh my gosh, is that Aaron? She said.
Yes, it is.
A wild Aaron appears. Jay Boone, what's going on? What up, Doe? You talking about Joe? I'm talking about practice.
Talking about practice. We up here, we talking about practice.
Aaron, is Genelec sending you 8380 As?
I don't know yet. Maybe. I asked them to.
I just got some Cali audios.
Huh?
I just got some new Cali audios.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Have you set them up?
Yeah, they're sitting right here. They're sitting right here, the white ones. I guess I can take this camera off the. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. To go along with my white desk and all that stuff.
You're
This is
not
the
supposed to touch them like that. No, it's awkward. Don't make
Your
it
reaction
awkward.
was great. These are the IN5s. Oddly enough, they seem to have more. Why do I keep putting my hand in?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Kind of
They seem
making
to
it
have more
awkward.
bass. They seem to have more bass than the LP6 V2. So I don't know.
That's interesting.
Yeah, considering it's a smaller driver.
Right. Yeah. I'm surprised by that.
I actually went to an event last night and ran into Charles Sprinkle and John, the owner of Cali Audio. Charles, obviously, the head speaker designer.
Yeah. How did that go?
It was cool. It was a Dolby Atmos event at Dolby's very first cinema. It was a prototype, so you can't go there at the public as just a normal. You can't get tickets to go to that, but
Mhm.
that's where they did the prototype build for all of the other Dolby cinemas. Is this one, which is like oddly enough right there on Hollywood Boulevard,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
you wouldn't tell. You wouldn't tell. Here, let me read you the email because this is hilarious.
All
Wait,
right.
where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The email said this. The exterior of the theater has no signage and dark tinted windows. Please knock on the door for access. That's it. That's it. Like, it's pretty amazing that it's hiding in plain sight, I guess is the best way to describe it.
Hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, hiding in plain sight. It was pretty. It's pretty cool. Let me pull up a video here. All right, let's see here. All right, this is the super secret Dolby share screen videos. Here we go. This is me walking into the Dolby theater, the prototype last night. It's a really nice looking theater, I'll tell you that much. Not a lot of seats though. Not a lot of seats.
Oh, that is a cool theater.
Yeah. I end up sitting front row center.
Did you tell everybody who you were?
They already know who Techno Daddy is.
Like, man, y'all know me. Y'all know me.
Whoa, how did that do that on the vertical screen? I didn't even notice. Oh, it's up there. Do you see that? Oh, that's interesting. New features.
Start punching my dog. Cut it out.
Come on, Teddy.
Jeez.
What's Teddy doing?
Wild. Hey, come here. All right.
Yeah, so apparently they only have this theater set up for like private events. And so you can only get into there. They do like a lot of Dolby Atmos music like release parties or listening parties or something like that. So, I don't think you can fit more than like 60 people in that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but they have Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision. And when I asked the lady, she's like, yeah, there you go, MW. You're on the right plan. Is it a Dolby Vision cinema? Yes, it is a Dolby Vision cinema. And I know the Dolby Vision and projectors don't go hand in hand. However, they are using a Christie projector, is what they said. So I don't know which model, but I have to email the lady to. I want to get a tour of the place. When I first saw it, I was just like, "This is crazy." When the guy said it's a prototype theater, I'm like, "What does that even mean?" So
yeah,
after the event was done, I asked one of the Dolby guys that I just met, Christie Eclipse, maybe how much does that cost? Christie Eclipse projector. Christie 35,000. Eclipse G through pure laser. Doesn't even tell you a price on this guy. Oh, you okay over there?
Fight.
Aaron?
It's a fight, bro.
Best projector in the world. Christie Eclipse. I mean, this thing looks like it's pretty massive. G3 2 HDR, True HDR, native 4K, 6 DLP, RGB pure laser. That's a mouthful of
Yeah, it is. It's a lot.
Video black. It was funny too because like Charles Sprinkle was in the was like a few seats over from me, and so I asked him, I was like, what did you think of the demo, or what did you think of the theater, like the sound in the theater? And he was like, well, 500,000 starting price, uses 6 chips, not the usual 3. Okay, so 6 DLP chips. Okay, damn. Well, they were running both Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos in this theater, so if I would imagine it's the Christie, whatever she said it was a Christie, and if it's the one that MW is talking about, then it has infinite black levels. Okay, so there's a part in the demo where it shows like a black screen with like a white circle in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it says you've never seen black before, and then it goes to like actual black. That's what Charles Sprinkle said was his favorite part of the demo. He's like, that was really impressive. And so yeah, so that was a really cool experience. And for that space, man, they play that shit loud. They were playing it loud. I wish I brought earplugs. And
oh wow, so too loud.
Well, too loud for me. Like, I need earplugs in Joe's place, bro. Like Joe's listens to that shit loud too.
Yeah.
The bass though was like hidden. I was very impressed, and we were just listening to music, so it wasn't like anything LFE. Do you know Roy Ayers?
No.
If I play the song, we'll get hit by copyright, right?
Well, of course.
What if I just play a very, very quick little snippet here? Here, you'll recognize it in the first couple of things. Let's see. Let's see. No, I'm not inviting people. Share screen, video, Google Photos. Here we go. Do you know that song? My life, my life, my life in the sunshine.
I do not, but it makes me want to groove.
Yeah, it's pretty.
My life, my life, my life.
That sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Yeah, so this was a Roy Ayers Dolby Atmos presentation of some of his music, and it's an unreleased thing. And my buddy Rock, who I've mentioned on the channel before, he is actually up for a Grammy nomination for immersive mixing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Rock, and he was the one spearheading this project. It took 7 years for this thing to finally get done and released. So they had a little listening party for it last night. That's why I was invited to it, because he's the homie, and
the big homie.
Yeah, man, he's the one that does the immersive mixing for Rihanna, Mariah Carey, whole lot of hip hop. I think he even did the James Brown collection, and he was like, wow. How do you take mono and make that Atmos? And he's like, if I had guitars and stuff flying around, all the James Brown fans would have his head, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it was cool. It was a cool event. It was something different. It's mostly like that Ron Ayers guy was playing mostly like fusion jazz, and a lot of the clips were from Soul Train. Because he was one of the jammers on Soul Train. Yeah,
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I learned how to dance.
I was about to say, didn't you watch Soul Train when you were a kid?
And Showtime at the Apollo when they bring out the hook.
What music would they play when he brings up the hook?
What, when they bring out the hook?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. If they sucked, they got hooked.
Was it like did they do like a siren or something?
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't recall that.
Yeah.
Sound just like them, buddy.
Hisense C2
All right,
Ultra.
so Hisense. What else was there? Is it Valerion? Yeah,
Oh, Valerian projector.
That's the stuff that somebody we know is reviewing. Some of the other guys were talking about it. So
I got one.
Yeah, they send out a lot of stuff for review. Well, I don't know if it's a lot of stuff, but no, they do. Yeah, they send out a lot of stuff because I see a lot of different guys reviewing their stuff. So got a technology Oscar last year. The projector got and technology. Okay, I don't even know what that means.
Tim Perry's that a gong.
Bong.
Bong when they want to get you off there. Oh, Joe and Tell has entered the stage.
Don't
Here
do
he
it.
is coming in
This
from
is
Texas.
wild.
Whoa!
Why does he look like my grandfather?
Yeah, I don't know how good the reception is going to be here, or how good.
Where are you? You said you were on location. Oh,
why do I look so light on here?
Hello, Soccer Pro. That sun is shining right on your face.
Yeah, dude, pulling a Michael Jackson on us.
It's too bright.
What's going on? Is that Remy?
All right, whatever.
That's better. Whatever that is.
Yeah, it's Remy.
What up, Soccer Pro?
I got my AirPods in, so she won't be able to hear you. Maybe I need an ND filter. ND
filter for your phone or for the camera?
Something like that. I'm using the DJI.
Oh, okay. The Osmo, I'm using it too. How about you, Aaron? Are you using it?
No.
Are you Osmo pocketing? Are you gelling?
No, not anymore. I've got a Sony, whatever this model is.
Wow, so MW was saying that projector got a technology Oscar last year. A projector winning Oscars?
I didn't know that they could do that. But now I do.
I didn't either.
That's good to know.
What are you guys talking about? You guys are talking about projectors?
Yep.
Well, I was talking about that event last night.
I don't know about projectors over here.
They were using a projector, and then Aaron kept going on about projectors. Somebody over here is talking about an Epson LS1000 or LS1000. I don't know what that means. Is that a projector? I think so.
Guess is as good as mine, brother.
Well, that's about all I have to contribute as far as topics today. I've been just testing a bunch of projectors.
Okay,
well, not a bunch.
Good.
The Valerian Max and the Nexigo Aurora Pro 2 MK. No, Nexigo Aurora Pro MK2. That's an ultra short throw, and it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, I had the Valerian Pro 2 prior to the Max, and so I think what people want to know in the review is the Max worth it over the Pro 2? So main difference being the dynamic iris, the iris. It was supposed to be dynamic from my understanding when they first announced it on the Kickstarter, but as of right now, it's manual. Like you set the iris level, but it definitely helps with black levels.
And what is
whether it's worth it? I think you're gonna have to wait for my review.
What does a iris do if you could change it? Adjustable iris or
just the same way as like when we adjust the iris on our lens.
Okay.
There's a big latency over here.
No, yeah.
Yeah. When you adjust the iris on the lens, it just closes it down so that it lets out less light actually, so it can make it darker. So you can imagine if you have a light and you want something to be as dark as possible, you want light. So yeah, the Max is pretty crazy, pretty awesome. But I'm super impressed by the Nexigo Aurora Pro MK2. So I'm using it in the bedroom right now. I used to have the 55-inch Vizio OLED in the bedroom, which was cool. You know, we didn't really watch too much, just once in a while. But then I decided to put this 100-inch ultra short throw in the bedroom, and ever since then, it's like the kids come in, they want to watch something in the bedroom. It's like a whole thing. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So that's what I have in for review, and then a bunch of other stuff. I guess companies want to send products for all of us to review so that we can promote it for Black Friday. You know how it is.
Yeah. I mean, I have one. I don't have a screen yet, so I got to figure that part out.
What?
I don't even have any walls to project it on,
No.
so
You're gonna do
I
it?
gotta make some calls. And
You don't have walls.
I don't have
You
a
need
wall,
walls, bro.
That's the problem. There's no wall. There's nobody. I gotta call.
Walls
Get
will
a
keep
wall.
you warm, bro. You need walls.
There's nothing but windows in this damn house. See, there's a window right here. No wall.
Just paint the
You
window
know that
black.
song, From the Windows to the Walls? It's just from the windows to the windows. That's it. That's all I got. I got no walls.
You have just windows, huh?
Windows.
You
Well,
don't
there's a
have a
wall
Mac?
here. There's one wall here. That's it. Out of 4 walls, there's one wall. I don't know.
To the wall.
To the wall.
To the wall.
There's a question here. It's about speakers. Oh, speaking of speakers, I was down in San Diego and I got to hear those Kef R7s, R11s, R11 Meta.
Mhm.
Damn, those things are good. Those things are
Good
damn
stuff.
good. Did you review those, Aaron?
No, not the 11s. Nope.
No. So sorry.
Or
Kef
7s. Not the 7s or the
R-
11s.
Kef R11.
I thought it was well, I don't know actually. I can't remember what the difference is. I thought the 7s only had 2 woofers, so they were just larger.
Oh, Kef.
And the 11 had 4.
Yeah, the 11 has 4. Oh, the 7. Yeah, the 7s are the 2s, not that one. There's a $500 difference on those. 2 6.5-inch tweeters, and then the 11s are the 4. No, they're 5-inch, 4 5-inch woofers. You're right, they are bigger on the R7s. I wonder if the R7s might be a better one to go with. I don't know, but they sounded great. They sounded really good. I was actually pretty surprised. So I might change my mind about Kef. And they were also in white. So, me and white speakers are like go hand in hand.
But why?
I saw that video that you did with Brandon, right?
Yeah. It's a crazy video. 200 inches, 498-inch TVs on the wall. I was only there to lift.
I'm gonna log in with a different internet because the late.
Go ahead. We can't hear a thing he's saying. So
back.
yeah, go for it. Go and try it. Try it, Joe. What do we got going on in here? Jack Lawson says, "Thank you for your show and information. I set up concert audio for a living, but my home audio was always lacking until I found your channels a few years ago. Hey, thanks for watching, Jack, and thanks for letting us know. It's always nice to hear these things,
Yeah, that's cool.
I went to an A&R thing where they roast your track. It's called Roast My Track or something.
That's fun.
And you play your song, and like they kind of they don't know who you are in the room, and they just roast you. Anyway, after the event, I was like, oh yeah, I make YouTube videos about Dolby Atmos and that, and the other, and because I know they have an Atmos set up there. And he's like, wait a second, I think I've seen your Atmos videos before. And I was like, oh, he described a video, so I was just like, oh yeah, that's mine. And I pulled it up. He's like, yes, that's it. I was like, yeah, that's me. So it's really cool to hear when people have actually seen videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Got roasted, bro.
I did.
It's
He
all right.
said you take the song out back and shoot it. He said, "Well, he said throw it in the trash and start over again."
That's terrible, man.
Yeah.
You're still friends with this person?
Oh, I got his email. Yeah.
I would never email him. Actually, I would. No, I was just thinking what somebody used to do to Michael back in the day. They signed him up for certain emails. I don't know if you guys remember that or not, but
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, Joe. Looks like there's no latency anymore.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah. I'm just connected to my phone's Wi-Fi now.
Oh, that's much better.
All right.
oh,
Do you know what the Hisense Zeta 5C is? C5 is? Is that a projector? There's all these projector questions in here. Valerian Max is 3,000 lumens. I think he says the Hisense Zeta C5 is the one to look out for, 6,000 lumens. Wow. Dual light engine. I don't know what any of that means.
it's 2 engines that have light.
Thanks.
You're welcome, bro.
Science. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here, Aaron.
Oh my gosh. Everybody just stop it. Go on somewhere. Oh my gosh. Apparently go on somewhere means keep doing the same thing you're doing. Go. Watch out. Hi. I don't know, man. I have no idea. There you go. You want me to read this? Aaron, I am trying to decide between Ascendo 21-inch sub, the Ascendo 218. Can you help? Which one do you think will be better in tactile feel and transients? I have no idea. The data is on their website. I still don't know.
Oh, watch out, Joe. You got somebody video bombing you, bro.
That's all right.
Look out behind you, bro. Uh-oh,
It's
there's
all right.
2 of them now. I would say if you want,
I mean, I would think just the 21, right? I mean,
better tactile feel and transients. I don't know. I think it may be better off with the smaller cones. Whoa, there we go.
Whoa.
In your face.
I can zoom in.
man, who is that clown walking behind you? Tell him get out of your shot. Oh, tell that woman get out of your shot too.
Oh,
Hey,
she's
lady,
at the
move it.
table. She's gonna be there. That's who.
Tell that
That's
Karen
who's
to get out of
eating
here.
the stream. I'm not eating the stream. That lady's eating back there.
Look at her, man. That's a skinny version of Mrs. Claus. Look at those pants. Look at that.
All right.
I can't help but look at those crazy pants. All right. Subwoofers. Let's see. 12 pass, 28. Holy cow.
Somebody said Aaron turned his back on subs years ago.
You know what's funny is I've actually got 3 subs here to review. One of them's a JTR.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going to review them, or I was going to test them on Sunday, but the wind was like 20 miles an hour, so I couldn't do it. So whenever I get back from vacation and it's warm enough and it's not windy, then I've got 3 subwoofers to test. Yeah.
Tim comes in with the joke. Check Walgreens or Walmart for a wall.
Mhm.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
Zoinks.
Chris asks, what's the speaker system and audio at the Sphere in Las Vegas? I don't know exactly what the speakers are, but I'll tell you this. Each seat has an average of 8.4 or something speakers. Something like that for each person. And I think each section can have different languages, and the other section won't hear the other language, which is pretty cool.
Cold, yes.
Yeah, you're
Man,
doing
Pluto
outdoor
has
stream.
a boatload of different subwoofers. Proactive, pro-vented. I mean, good Lord. Passive, sealed, shallow.
So you're really doing some subwoofer reviews?
I really am.
You're gonna do it?
I'm going to do it once we get some decent weather. I found a spot to do it at too. There's a park just like 2 blocks from me, and they have all sorts of power drops, so I can tap into those. So I just got to drive the stuff up there, back the car into the football field, the practice football field, and then set up there. So I've got everything ready to go. I just got to wait for the weather. Yeah. It'd be all right. It'd be all right. Let's see here. The 21. I'm looking at these measurements now. Interestingly, there aren't measurements for the 21 that I'm seeing. Dimensions, measurements report. Okay. Yowza.
What are you? Can you show us what you're? Can you show your screen so we can see what you're doing?
Man, none of this. I don't know if I believe any of this. Yeah. Give me 1 second here.
Hey, Aaron, do these look familiar?
Oh, yeah.
You still have these?
I do.
You still have them or no? Yeah.
I'm using one right now.
No way.
It's right there. Yeah.
That thing still works?
Yep.
That's a long time. These have battery.
Yeah. So I've got.
That's crazy.
So this one is plugged in, but I've got another smaller version of it that thing still works, and it retains battery very well. Look at you.
He said,
Share screen.
Okay.
Measurements report. Okay.
What is that? It's a light.
All right. Chana, you're going to have to allow me to share the screen.
There you go.
All right. So
the 21 Sub Pro's passive sealed.
Yeah, I don't know if he's wanting the sealed or the vented version. This is some interesting stuff here. I mean, that's a high SPL, half space 2 pi, reference to 1 meter, 125 dB. But see this from 50 hertz to 60 hertz, there's almost 15 decibels gap in maximum power. It's kind of crazy. I would personally look for something that's more I would prefer something to follow
the curve, right? Like more linear.
Yeah, I mean it kind of drops off. So 60. Yeah, see that? There's only about
right there. Yeah,
5 to 7 decibels between 50, 92, 95. Yeah, but then if you go here, there's 15 decibels between.
Yeah, what is that one?
Max
is that
SPL.
peak value that says?
So it's max SPL. So it's basically what can it do up to a certain distortion. And it tests these different tones. So at these lower tones, so at 50 hertz, before it exceeds a certain distortion threshold, it can go up to about 125 dB at 1 meter ground plane measurement. And then at 63 hertz, it can go to about, let's just say 138, 139 dB. So you're around 15 decibels difference between these two in terms of maximum output due to distortion limitation.
Maximum
doesn't mean that that's the frequency response. It's just saying
right.
As you turn up the speaker, distortion is going to increase a lot down here in this region, more than it will in this region. And
so what does that mean for normal listening? What does that mean for normal listening?
Well, so this is, I mean, I think you'd be fine for normal listening. That's 125 decibels at 2 pi at 1 meter. So for most home theater rooms, I would think that's adequate. If you want to get crazy dumb, some of these guys have huge home theater rooms, and yeah, you may want more SPL, but that's what is that? 119 at 1 meter, full space. I mean, that's allowed, dude. Take about 9 off of that or so. So you're still at 110. I mean, that's plenty of output for a home theater, at least for most home theaters.
That's like a 12-inch sub in a car.
Oh yeah, because you have all that room gain.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know, but I do have questions.
I think I'll be doing more than 120 dB.
Yeah, I still have thoughts about how this is done.
What happened, Remy?
So I have a question for you. This is why I called Charles Sprinkle. So I'm gonna put you on the spot since you're finally here.
Okay.
I gotta ask you. So I was asking Charles Sprinkle something very specific. and it's related to art. And I know that you're not using art,
Oh,
right? Direct active room treatment,
yeah, I got you. Okay.
but it's specific to what it does, right? So the whole idea is it's supposed to reduce the reverberation time,
Okay.
and kind of does that. It does below 150 hertz. And my main question to him is, what is the relationship between the RT60, the decay time, and the frequency response? Because if you look at the two, they seem somewhat correlated.
Yeah, the
Right.
RT60 increases with lower bass, right?
Right. So you'll notice in the room, the reverberation time for the bass goes up, but that's also what you expect with the frequency response, right? And if you were
Yeah.
anechoic, then reverberation time should be ideally 0. Right? Is that, I don't know if that's technically correct, but closer to 0 than in a room. But also the room gain that you'd expect in an anechoic environment would be also non-existent. It would be flat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just interesting to see that there seems to be a correlation, but I don't know that there is, or that was a question that I had for Charles. And so he was like, "Oh, I got some experiments I want." he got so excited. Never heard somebody get so excited about RT60 and that
That's funny.
specific question. But he was like, "Oh, I have the measurements. I gotta do this windowing." He started getting all crazy.
Yeah, I wonder if it's related to group delay at all too.
Yeah. How about
And
that
not so much,
specifically, though?
not so much that it's actually taken that long to decay,
Mhm.
but like what's the reference? So the reference would be to like a higher frequency, right? So how does group delay factor into that?
Yeah. It was just it's interesting when you talk to engineers or like somebody with that type of mindset. They don't want to say anything that's not 100% correct. So if it's like maybe it could be, they don't want to. He's like, no, I don't want to say that that's what it is, but
Yeah.
there seems to be, because maybe it's because it's the logarithmic, blah 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 blah. I'm like, okay, but to a normal dude like me, I'm like, that's quite a coincidence, you know. And the RT time in a smaller room seems to correspond with earlier bass rise that you see.
Yeah. Like
So
room gain,
the
right?
reason for the
Cabin gain.
question was mainly if you're able to reduce the reverberation time with, DSP, does that mean that you're also changing what the ideal target curve should be? I don't know. These are tough questions, because if they are connected in some way, now with Derek Art, you can kind of disconnect them. You can set your own target curve, but then you can also reduce the RT60. And you're like, what does that do? How is that going to sound correct?
Right.
It's very nerdy talk, but do you have any opinions on that? Whoa.
Sorry, not you. Dog
I
was
didn't do
chewing
anything.
Dog was chewing something.
Any thoughts as to?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be curious too. Like I started thinking, okay, well, how would you test that, right? Like group delay was one thing I thought of. The room itself, and then like, does it follow frequency response? So when you hit the F3 of that subwoofer and it starts rolling off,
about it because they're right by
does
this.
your room,
I can actually
your RT60 time, does that start dropping off too, or does it continue to rise?
Yeah, whether you activate the room modes, and does that, I think you just might not measure it, but it's still there.
Yeah, so I don't know, and I don't know if in REW how that's calculated too. Like I don't know if it's also a function of the magnitude and phase, or like essentially the frequency response, because it could be how it's actually measured. Like so if you maybe the true engineer would probably start with how is it calculated, right? How is RT60 calculated? Find the functions that are in that equation, and then back that out.
Yeah.
But I mean that's all I've got for now. I'm with Charles. Like I'm interested, but I wouldn't give an answer. I would have to play around with it. I'm more experimental. Like a lot of these guys, these real engineers that I call them, they're smart. they know this stuff like equations and stuff, and they know the math. And I'm just like, all right, give me a day, and I'll run a lot of experiments and just see what I get. Then give you an answer.
Yeah, more pragmatic in your approach. That's how I am. I think you're right. I was looking at the REW website, or they have I don't know. That guy's pretty ridiculous when it comes to this stuff.
He's got a full write-up,
John.
man. Like tells how
it says it right there. This is how RT60, and then he's showing I'm like,
yeah. That dude's smart. I mean, I sometimes I'll pull that stuff up, or I'll try to Google what something means or how something's calculated, and it'll pop up with that, and I'll read it, and I'm thinking, man, this guy's too smart for his own good. Like, crazy.
Yeah. He's the type like put two different socks on. You have to be lacking somewhere. You can't be that smart. It's not allowed.
Yeah.
You have to do something weird.
And if he's handsome, then there's just no chance for guys.
No.
What is going on?
The deadly combination.
He's
got to have he's got to have like one toe that's deformed or something. There's got to be some way that God has balanced him out, right?
Yeah, that's true. That definitely is true. Yeah. If he's good looking, then even if he's smart, like if you see him in person, you're gonna assume he's dumb. So
yeah,
it'll balance out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's always
like he could be super smart and be like, this dude's pretty dumb.
Yeah,
I don't know what he's talking about with his audio stuff.
Yeah, he's just
making it up.
Yeah. Where did Chana go? Chana just left.
I don't know.
Ask that woman if her husband at the
close my windows, man. It's cold over here. A window open. I don't know how Joe's handling it outside, man.
He's got a jacket on.
Yeah. My kids actually said the other day that song, boots with the fur. They're like, oh, I wonder if they're talking about Santa or Santa's wife. He probably has boots with a fur.
No.
I'm like, I don't think they wear jeans though. I don't think they wear jeans. They're like, well, maybe if they're not, if they're not on, like, they're not doing the thing, maybe they wear jeans.
Yeah. I like that. That's actually really funny.
That's hilarious.
Kids are cool, man. Kids come up with wild stuff too.
Boots with the fur. So you know what I realize is the entry point for audio? What do you think is like the best entry point? You think car audio?
Oh, I thought you were saying subwoofers or car audio. I don't know.
So subs.
Well, that's what it used to be.
I think the best entry point is like those, like I don't know, like those portable Bluetooth speakers, but the bigger ones,
Oh, yeah,
like the party ones,
like this size ones, like the watermelon size ones.
Yeah, the ones that actually have some bass.
Yeah.
Because I've been taking around that Monoprice. I don't think they even sell it anymore. It's like the one with like a 5.5-inch woofer and 2 tweeters, but it actually measures pretty well.
Yeah.
Like surprisingly like flat. And I've been taking it around to like these soccer games, and people keep coming up to me like, hey, what is that? Hey, why does it sound so good? Which goes to show people know what good sound is. Even if they don't think they know. Like people will randomly like come up. Hey, what brand is that? Like I don't think you can buy this anymore. Can I buy it off you? I had a guy offer, can I just buy it from you then? Like, nah, I'm good.
So wait a second, what model is it? So I can put it up, or
it is called the Soundstage 3. See if you can find Monoprice Soundstage 3.
Dude, do you still have that sound box or whatever that thing was?
I got rid of them.
Oh, okay.
Because they were just too huge. They're too huge.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. This thing. I've seen this before.
Yeah. So yeah, those sound box are they're super loud, but actually one of the soccer coaches is like, hey, I need that. Like, yeah, you take it.
That's nice.
Oh, you gave it to him.
Oh, he gave it to him, all right.
Worked out a deal.
Even better.
Look at this thing. $550. JBL Boombox 4. Got a handle and everything. Look at that.
You think they put that on the Spinorama at JBL? You think they like tune that?
I think they do.
I don't think they do shit for that.
No, they do, bro. They're ridiculous over there.
You think so?
Yeah, I really do.
You never know, man.
I bet they do. I bet it's not a random frequency response.
I mean, you have to measure it, right? You have to know what's going on, at least to some degree.
Mhm.
So,
Hey, this looks cool. Unbeatable JBL Pro sound with AI sound boost.
I'm telling you, man, this is the key. If you want to get people into audio, like
Mhm.
set up some good speakers outdoors and like these types of events, and people love it. Sometimes like so I'll have a little wagon and the speaker in there, and then when I leave, they're like, "No, you're taking our music with you."
I mean, this
'Cause,
thing looks pretty big.
I play the hits, bro. I hit. Oh, yeah, that's pretty big.
This thing's pretty big.
Do you guys have one?
no.
You don't have any like portable type
I
of
had
what?
one that I reviewed, the Altec Lansing one, and then I gave it to my neighbor.
Oh yeah, it's the karaoke one.
Yeah, because they were doing a karaoke thing for his daughter's birthday. So I was like, "You can have this."
I think the
JBL
sweet spot is one that you could like kind of like carry. That's somewhat
Hold, right?
portable, you know.
Yeah.
Once it gets
handle.
to a certain size, it's like, dude,
Like,
now
you don't
we're
want the
getting
ones he's
crazy.
talking about with wheels and shit.
Nah, that's a little too much.
Oh, the ones with the wheels are kind of neat though.
Yeah, but this is where it's at. I'm telling you.
Somebody is sending me
listen like
one
this.
with God, I can't remember who it is. I'm sure y'all gotten emails from them too. They say that it actually has like really low bass because of some crazy bass driver technology or something.
Oh, I heard those. I
You know what I'm
heard
talking
those.
about?
They were, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Where it's like a vacuum and they're using some kind of gas in there or something.
I
Or is
don't
it the
even
one that's
remember, man.
held like in a weird has a weird suspension mechanism?
I'd have to go back and look. I was just like, they emailed me the one time, and I said, "Hey, try again later." And I'm kind of busy right now.
Shauna,
They emailed
you know
again.
what he's
I was like,
talking
"I'll
about,
check
bro.
it
He's talking about the one that was at the show. Remember? There's like
Which
a few
one?
doors down from us. It was a few
Really?
doors down, and then they had like it's supposed to have like just super low bass.
What is it? What
Um,
speaker was it? I
it's
was reading
almost
that JBL thing.
a brain. Oh, see, Larry Stugel knows. That's why we need Larry Stugel in here. Oh, this
Brain audio.
no, not this one.
I don't know.
Because this is the one that supposedly I can't even remember what they were saying, but it's almost like I want to say
Oh.
like
He's right. That's what it is. Yep. Brain X, which is weird.
The first
okay, let's see.
speaker with true subwoofer built in.
So that did have low bass, I'll tell you right now.
It
But the way
did?
they had it set up was so funny. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
It was so funny the way they had it set up. They had this up against the wall on one side of the room, right? And then they
Mhm.
had the listening position on the opposite wall, right up against the wall. I'm like, you're really maxing out that room gain.
Yeah, they are.
The speaker and the person right up against the wall. So I'm
And they
like,
just
that's
had the
really
one
smart.
speaker. It was just
Yeah,
one.
that's pretty smart. But then it's like, it had some weird stuff. Like, I want to say it's almost like there was like a vacuum in there or something something different about how it manages like the airspace or something.
Yeah, I'm looking through this thing that they sent with it, but I don't know, man.
It has like
They
a
do show
valve.
that it gets lower. Those sound link. They compare it to a JBL Boombox 3.
Oh,
Brain stands
Ratings
out.
measured
Rating
it.
was 27.1 hertz. That's what they're saying.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if
Shauna, I always used to say ratings, but then you started saying artings, and then even though I still want to say ratings, I can't help but want to say artings just because that's what you say. So
Well,
Which one is it?
That's how it's spelled. I'm sure it's supposed to be like ratings, regardless, but
I've called it artings forever, and I thought I was just dumb. The crazy thing is I never saw the word ratings in it, but then when I heard somebody say it, I was like, oh, like how did I not see
like
that?
derp.
I know it, dude. I was like,
well, I always feel right. I always feel like I'm right. So it's ratings, and it's not RU. I say REW, and it's not you Mick. It's you Mike.
you mic.
Even though it's obviously a mic.
It's a
People say you Mick
microphone.
one.
That
Come
one
on,
makes sense.
guys.
I would say
Come
you,
on,
Mike.
guys.
Say
You
Mike.
Mick one. You Mick one. Come on.
You mic. Man, I don't feel
You mix two. You mix two.
You mic.
You,
I mix 3.
yeah.
You mix-
Oh
Boots with
man,
the fur.
that
Man.
for some reason like is a song surprisingly everybody knows. Like I could play a bunch of stuff that I'm sure you guys would know,
Yes.
and then you'd see like some people like you'll have a guy go, "Oh, that's what's up right there." But that particular song, Chana, you know, as a DJ, right?
Yeah,
What is it about that song? Like everybody knows it.
everybody,
Is
and
that true?
it's fun, it's dancey, and then everybody goes down. They go low, 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 right? Because like that's part of the song. And so, like, as soon as the
Yeah.
chorus comes up, I get my camera ready on the selfie stick, and point it at the crowd, low, 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 right? Because I know what's happening. I call artings.
Oh, I was gonna say earlier before my internet was all weird, but I saw that video you did with Brandon with the 4 TVs,
4 TVs, yeah.
and Angela was watching like kind of just popped in. She's like, "That looks stupid. That looks like a horrible idea." But I'm sure, like, come on, Brandon's a smart guy. He knew going in that was a bad idea, right?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was just for
Somebody asked him, "What do you do with all those 98-inch TVs that are just at your house?" Because that's literally what it was. And basically, it's the fact that he has nothing. He wanted to make a fun video that was different. That's all.
well, I give you guys props because that looked like a lot of work.
Dude,
Like,
that
for
was
a
a
fun
shit ton
video.
of
Like
work.
that's like
I didn't
something
even have
like
to
for
do
me,
like
I'd say,
a
oh,
lot.
that's a silly idea. That's a fun idea, and that's where it'd stay. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go through and actually do it. But you guys had the scaffold up, and all you guys over there doing the thing. And the funny
Yeah.
thing is, he seemed like the most impressed with the audio.
Yeah, he was.
The audio
was.
was like, oh
Well,
man, this sounds good.
The thing was that it's an expensive audio package, like 3,500 each for the towers. I think it was at least like 12,000 for all the speakers, not include the subwoofer and the Marantz Cinema 40 or something like that. So it's a pretty expensive situation there. The TVs were also not that cheap either. I think the cheapest one was $3,000 because they're 98-inch TVs. The issue I think with the TVs is that if they were all the same TV, it would have looked a lot better, right?
Well, there's a border around each one though. That looks horrible. You would never accept
it's
that.
like
Like-
it's like being at a sports bar. If you saw like the video or like some of his Instagram posts, he had a different game on each TV. That was cool. That was like having, a 98-inch. That was like literally being at a sports bar, right? So
Yeah, I get that.
that was cool. If they were all the same exact TV and we flipped the 2 top ones, so you have the thinner bezel, that would have been better. But there were some times like right dead center, we couldn't see shit. Just like,
Never, bro. If you had a single TV and there was like a line of dead pixels down the middle, just one line of pixels, you'd be like, return this thing.
Yeah,
I don't want this. This is not one line. This is like a bar, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I get why he did it, and I give him props for even just doing it, because that's way too much work.
Let's see. 74,000 views in 4 days. That's not bad.
He knows what he's doing.
And it's an hour-long video, like 50-minute video. I was like, good Lord, when am I going to watch this? I'm like, oh, I got to drive to YouTube headquarters. That's going to take an hour 15,
Yeah.
Drive 12
Hey, Aaron,
miles.
your hair's looking good, bro. I like that style.
Well, thank you.
You did
bro.
something different. I haven't seen you in a while, so.
I know it, man. It's been a minute trying to make videos. Well, no, I'm not. I want to, but I'm not.
I know what you're over there doing, and it's fantastic. You have my full support.
I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm making videos.
Mm-hmm.
I got
That's
my
right.
OnlyFans page up. People are loving.
That's what I'm doing too, but I haven't been making videos either. I've been reviewing stuff.
Oh, thought you were like making the kind of videos I've been making with feet.
And something and dogs or a doggy or something about a
That's
puppy.
kind of weird. I think we went too far. Pretty sure that's illegal, actually. At least here in Alabama. I don't know about California.
I thought there'd be more legal things in Alabama.
I know it. I know it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, is your 8361A review out? Oh, somebody's asking about JBL versus Kef.
Yes.
Yes, that's the answer.
I don't know about the ATCs. Can't answer that. I think it seems like some of the ATCs I've seen reviewed tend to be a bit bright in their frequency response, but I don't know about that particular model either. So I'm just kind of genericizing. I think that's a word.
Is that a word?
4329 or KEF LS60?
Genericizing.
Genericizing.
If it's not a word, I like it.
The LS60, I think I had issues with output capability, but I don't recall if I did or not with the 4329s. Let me see if I can find an affiliate link for the one that's going to get me the biggest commissions, and I'll just drop you one to that one.
There you go. Make sure it's on Crutchfield, though.
I like both the speakers, but I think the LS60 might be the better bet. It seemed like it had more connections, but I really don't remember. But it does have the app that you can control, like the bass level and some of those little EQ type things with it, and that's kind of nice to have. It's weird looking though, because you expect a larger speaker, and then when you see it, it really is only like that wide. Like it's really narrow. So
have you got emailed about the new, is it FIO? Because I know you did the SP3.
Nah.
And you didn't like the SP3, right?
SP3, which
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
FIO.
Oh yeah.
It's like a ribbed
speakers of all time.
Ribbed.
Yeah.
It looked very I don't know, very ribbed.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they have a SP5 now.
Really?
Yeah, they have a SP5, and they show measurements on their website or whatever they sent me. And they said, "Hey, do you want to review these?" And I said, I don't know. Like, not really." But I said, if you send them, I will take a look at them. And if they suck, then I'll take a look at them. That's it. If they're actually good, then I might review it. But hopefully they learned from the previous review.
Well,
about what
I
not
hope
to
for
do.
their sake they did, because that was a shit speaker.
Well, you know what I was kind of curious about? I saw that you're asking about the what is that? What is that one with the subwoofers on the side? What is it? The son of the guy, Chesky.
Oh yeah.
Why would you want to review? I guess I didn't even know he had another one.
I didn't either. Somebody emailed me and asked me, and then I had
But I looked at the other one.
They showed them off over Capital Audio Fest, and I had like 3 or 4 different emails or messages. The combination of them.
That's messed up, bro. Why do you want to review those?
I'd be curious.
I just looked at them.
I'd be curious.
I just looked at them, and they look the same, like physically the same.
Yeah, I agree. I would be curious to see if they actually made them sound good this time, or if they just, if all the audiophile magazine guys are just shilling out stuff because of who it is. I mean, that's the truth. I hate to say it that way, and if they watch it, it is what it is. But I did email them and ask them if they wanted to send me an LC2 to review, and I said, if not, that's fine. And I never got a reply. And honestly, I don't really expect one if it's going to perform the same way that it did before. But my hope was that, maybe they would fix some of the issues that the other one had, like some pretty serious issues. And I was like, if that's your sound, that's fine. But maybe you can tweak things a little bit so it's not super peaky in the bass. Because That's the thing that bothered me was all the audiophile guys were like, "Oh, the bass is so low," and I'm like, "Oh, it's good to know that you can't tell the difference between 40 hertz and 100 hertz."
Like by the ears, right?
Yeah, dude, it's like, how do you mistake low bass for just 100 hertz drone? I don't get it, or whatever that was. I can't even remember now exactly, but
I mean, at some point that 40 hertz is going to be rattling something in your room.
yeah, I just I'm kind of jaded.
I don't know, man. That baffle is just so wide, and like the little triangles that are next to the tweeter that kind of look like the wall that's usually behind me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't just see it. I can't see it working. And
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if for some reason it just
if you
worked all
had
of a sudden.
something like the spatial audio calibration toolkit, you could play the LFE track or just the low end track and actually hear 100 hertz and then hear 40 hertz, and you can actually experience it. So, having a tool like this is fantastic. You should buy one. Go to spatialcd.com and get yours today. Boom.
Everybody.
I hope I'm wrong about that speaker though. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope I eat my words. Like it's actually measures all good, and like everything's perfect about it. Because looks wise, just eye test, I look at it, I'm like, that doesn't look like it's gonna work. Just specifically regarding what I look for, which is the directivity. It just doesn't look like I've never seen a tweeter that's mounted on a baffle that doesn't exhibit a mismatch when it goes to the tweeter without like a tweeter without a waveguide. So this is doing something else where it's trying to use like some weird pattern beside it, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. Like when I look at it, it just doesn't look like it's going to do it. Eye measurements. Eye measurement. It doesn't pass the eye test,
Well,
I can look at a speaker and tell you if it looks like it's going to work. Like,
you can, right? Like you say
if
it
the
all the time,
waveguide on the tweeter looks like about the same size of the woofer visually, probably going to be somewhat decent. That's why when Aaron had those what is it called? Assi Labs. I looked at it. I never heard it. I just looked at it and it said, those look like they're going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
I can look at the Buchart ones and say, those probably have good directivity. I don't know. I mean, I think you can look. Like there's some physical characteristics about it. If you see like, some little baby, 2-inch woofers, you think that's going to hit 18 hertz? I can look at it and say, nope, not going to work.
Yeah, right.
So
it doesn't take a lot with some of these.
Yeah.
But
so anyway, I hope I'm wrong, but the first time you were very nice. You were very nice to the guy, and like, he's a young kid, you want to encourage, but if he messes this one up, now it's like, son, I told you. I tried to be nice.
Messed
but
up.
You screwed up a second time and you're still charging a lot. So now we're going in. We're going in on the second one.
Well, I just
that's how I feel.
I always hope for the best. For me, when I review something, I always hope for the best because it's more good stuff for people to be interested in, right? Because not everybody wants the same JBL or Kef stuff. People want stuff that's different, a different brand, a different look, maybe a little bit of a different something or another here or there. So I'm always hopeful that anything that I get into review is going to be good. I was that way with the Tecton stuff, and it actually wasn't half bad. And then he went and blew himself up over it, over a resonance. It's like, dude. I mean,
But if you were to guess,
the hill that people choose to die on.
Yeah. What is the name of Chesky? What was the name again? Chesky what?
LC2. I looked at it. The website
the first one was LC1.
The first one, where it's just like a bunch of audiophile type stuff, and I'm like, that's cool, as long as it sounds at least somewhat neutral. That's all well and good, but yeah, I didn't get it, man. It just stuff when I listen to speakers like that, and then I see what some of these other magazine guys do and say about stuff or whatever, YouTube guys, I'm just like, are y'all fucking like deaf? Seriously, what the fuck? Honestly, it makes me mad sometimes because they're shoved so far up manufacturers' ass, kissing up to these guys. I'm like, stop, just stop.
So All right, so I'm looking at this, right? You guys see this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, that was the first one, right? And like I just looked, what is causing this directivity
Well,
mismatch? What would be
so
your guess? So this blows up right here, right?
yeah.
So where does it show here? Doesn't look as bad when you look at it on this thing.
Yeah, but there you go, right there. That vertical.
The vertical, is that what it
Yeah.
is?
Look at it.
Or is it? Okay.
Yeah. That right there kills it.
So the vertical is just, so the horizontal is not
The horizontal
worst
isn't.
I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, it could be better for sure.
So it's related probably to the how close is this to what the top and this
it's not
woofer?
even that. It's just a. I'll have to do it with my opinion, so nobody gets sued. My opinion is that the crossover is suboptimal. Yeah.
If it's just a crossover thing, because that could be fixed though. But if it's a
so here's the thing:
it's a physical thing,
when I reviewed that speaker and I was talking about the issue that I heard between the left and right speaker, and then I was like, well, I'm gonna measure the other one and see if it measures the same because they sound different in that critical like upper mid range region.
Mhm.
And I did all that. People were saying, well, you flipped the polarity, or the polarity was wrong on one of them, and I'm like, no, it isn't, because if you look at the step response, it clearly is fine. And I talked to the manufacturer about it, and he was actually, he was pretty cool. Maybe he was aggravated by me in the background, but he didn't show it. He was actually pretty cool about it. So I will give him credit for that. But my issue is more with the people who just fall all over themselves to protect somebody or something because of a notion that is there, right? Because of a brand name that is there. And, stuff like that's very easy to prove. All you got to do is just a very simple measurement. But yeah, I don't know. So to sum it all up, I emailed them. I was thinking, hey, maybe they'll reply and say, yeah, sure, we'll send you one. I wasn't expecting that they would. I'm not really worried about it. If I want to test it, or if somebody wants me to test it bad enough, somebody will send me one, and it'll just happen when it happens. But my hope is that it's a good performer, and that there's just more good stuff out there for everybody.
So there's a new one.
See, I have,
if you look at it,
I have concerns about just by looking at it. So where that tweeter is recessed, it doesn't look like it's wave guided. It looks like it's just.
Oh no, it is. It looks recessed.
Yeah, it's like,
it
but
looks
there's
like
no
it's
like chamfer to it. No beveling. It just looks like it's just sitting. Yeah, sitting down inside of it. And to me, that whether or not it's going to be incredibly audible, if it's that way, I'm still kind of like, well, why don't you just flush mount it? Because I think it would look better flush mounted. Period. Just
I think he's trying to hide. He's trying to hide the
faceplate,
the tweeter, right? Yeah, the tweeter. So, but at least the old one had a little bit of a wave guide to it, a slight, what do you call it?
Like a beveled edge.
It's just a smoother transition. Man, I don't know. Physically, I don't even like tweeters that are mounted on the baffle.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah.
So a tweeter without a wave guide is a no-go for me. But he's trying to do other stuff here. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Somebody eventually will do something with it. If it's not me, it'll be one of the other measurement guys, and we'll get measurements for it at some point. So I'll be curious, but I'd also like to, more importantly, I'd like to hear it to see. I'd really like to hear them side by side, but I don't need to. Anyway, I'm hopeful.
I don't know, man.
More stuff.
I wouldn't be curious about that. I could look, when I look at them, like, nah, those look like you're gonna have to do a bad review. Not a bad review. You're gonna have to do a review. You're gonna have to do a review that's more negative than it is positive.
Yeah, right.
Just looking at it.
I'm looking at these Cali IN5s, and they look like they sound great. I think a little bit better than your LP2s, Joe.
Yeah, they're a good speaker.
I like. Yeah, that's the one I ended up keeping. I kind of gave away the other ones. The LP6 V2s. You had the MM6, right? Or were they LP6 V2?
They were yours, the LP6B2s. So you
Okay.
said you gave them away. You gave them to me. I'm like, all right, cool. Now I can give these back to Joe because I don't have room for him here. He's like, no more speakers.
You know why? It's because I also gave away the MM6, which are they try to do like a living room version, but they look exactly the same.
Oh,
No,
okay,
hook somebody up though. You should hook somebody up if you want to.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're great speakers.
Some local pickup.
Yeah,
I mean, what do you call it? Then what is it? The LP UNF? They sent those over too. But
dude.
I gotta say,
You
from
have
what you were
those?
saying, huh?
No, you have the UNF.
The UNFs. They sent the UNFs also. But
I
what you're
love
saying
those little
actually
speakers.
makes a lot of sense what you were saying. Like if you see, I know exactly what's going to happen if I see a speaker with the tweeter that's just on the surface and be like, oh, there's no waveguide, and I'm like, this is not going to measure that well because I always remember what Joe says. Like it's got to have a waveguide that's similar in size to the speaker or the woofer, and just inherently going to be better. It's a better design, right? And I
At a certain
asked.
point, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I asked Gary Yakubian. Is that his last name? Gary from SBS. I'm like, hey, any chances you're gonna make a speaker with a tweeter that's got a waveguide? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. And yeah. So and then Nick jumps in. And he's like, why would you want that? If I may ask, I'm like, well, Joe's always talking about how they measure better just because they have that. I'm like, I'm not too technical, so I don't really know exactly why, but it was funny to
it
hear
doesn't
Gary
cost a lot to once you design it. It doesn't add a ton of cost to have a waveguide. You know, unless you make it out of something like some metal or wood or something like that. But if it's made out of plastic like those Cali Audio ones, that didn't add a ton of cost. And I'm sure if you were to just take off that plastic front piece and just let it run as is, it's not going to sound as good. At a certain point, if you take enough measurements, you start to like kind of guess what's going to happen with directivity. It sounds weird, but it kind of feels like, like in the Matrix where you just see numbers. You're just looking at the numbers, right? Falling, but they're like as if they're looking at an image. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You see, they're fighting. They're fighting in there. Like all I see is numbers. That's kind of what I see when I can kind of guess what the directivity is going to look like. Like in a car, steering wheels right there. You see all the stuff happening in the directivity. Anyway,
is that Aaron? Do you is that what you see when you sleep? Do you just see graphs and polar plots and all that?
Like the Matrix, it's just you can see the sound waves bouncing off stuff. Yeah.
Oh man. So how about this? I have a question for you. If you put a speaker and you measure it on grass, does the grass absorb the bass?
Yeah. Oh, the bass?
A lot? Yeah, the bass.
I did a whole study on this, like a legitimate study.
What?
Yeah, when I first started measuring speakers again, the amount of effort that I put into this. But
because I'll tell you what I noticed, right? I was telling you I was bringing around this little speaker. So when I put it on the hard surface, it's of course reflecting bass and the treble, right? And then I put it on grass, and I'm like, wow, this sounds like it has way too much bass because it was absorbing all the high frequencies. But I thought it would also absorb the low frequencies too. But it didn't seem like that. It just sounded like it was absorbing mostly high.
I don't remember it absorbing low frequency. Hey, quit it. Jeez. I don't remember it absorbing.
That's how he talks to his kids. That's messed up.
I know.
That's crazy.
Well,
that's messed up, bro.
When they're 3.5 and 4.5, you got to yell at them like that. I just reached out my arm a minute ago and smacked both of them at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I just clapped their heads together.
Oh,
Anyway,
man.
yeah, it absorbed in the
Yeah,
higher frequencies.
see,
I remember that. I'm trying to find the
but
thread.
not the lower, because I look at grass and it looks like, they say, oh, for bass you need like at least like this much, and I'm like, well, grass looks like it has a lot of goes down pretty deep, but I guess it's not. It doesn't let the sound in, so
Oh, yeah. So
kind of crazy.
I've got data for that. You're gonna like this.
Yes, I'm glad I asked. Maybe I should guess first before you show me. It sounded
Ooh.
like it absorbed frequencies from, I want to say, 300 hertz. I'm totally guessing. 300? Nah, 250. Let's go 250. 250 and up. No? Let's see. That was a guess. It's probably like
All right. Let me see here. Do I want to show all these photos? Do I have all the photos?
Where am I gonna go? Maybe I want to go higher. Basically, I couldn't tell. All I know is the bass sounded like it was too loud, and the highs were all gone.
Hold on, let me figure out which ones I want to show, because this goes deep.
That's insane, man. That's really cool. See, you are the type that would put 4 TVs on a wall.
But he's still not the type to do Atmos because he.
I
Just
know
said
it, man.
them.
I suck. All right, can you share the screen thing here? I can't. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not logged in.
Yeah. Got it.
So let me see if I can blow up.
Ooh, what happened there? What is that?
Wow.
Do I have
Here,
it?
I can do it on solo mode. There we go. A little bit better.
Let me do that. Okay, so I did it. I measured this speaker 3 different ways, all ground plane though. So orange is the driveway. I'm reading the legend at the top. Driveway is just, concrete, right? Blue is the backyard without sitting on plywood. And then red is the backyard with plywood between the microphone and the speaker. So the microphone is not sitting on plywood and the speaker is not sitting on plywood in the red. So, yeah. So if you're on a driveway, you maintain all of the higher frequency stuff. But when you take it to the backyard and put it on grass, things start changing. Ain't that wild?
Wow.
Yeah. And then let me see if I can go through here.
So I said 500 later on. That looks around 500.
That's where, yeah.
Yeah, man. See, I just trust my ears.
Part. All right. So let me roll down. So this is a whole thread on DIY audio that I made. That's one way how I tested it with pavers. So this is during COVID. I went to Lowe's and just started buying all sorts of crap. So testing on the driveway is in black, and then orange is on the pavers, and then red is on plywood. So even on plywood, that makes the difference. It makes that much of a difference. Plywood on the side of the microphone. Look at this stuff. Plywood along pavers. Green is plywood crossways in front of mic.
Is it because the if I were to look at the higher frequencies, it's going off to the side too, so that reflection is only catching a piece of it. Like if
there's a lot wider here.
I wonder.
Yeah, look, I even used a mirror. Look at that big old mirror. No mirror, with mirror, testing the high frequency. Oh yeah, microphone pointed directly at the ground, and then at the ground on the mirror. Some variation. Dude, this is sick how much work I put on this. Oh yeah,
insane.
So we can see how much difference the wind makes. Backyard is with pavers and no wind. Red is pavers and windy, 10 to 15 miles an hour. So the wind even makes an effect above like 2K here.
Oh, right.
So I mean, that's what you expect. But I'm like, oh crap, I measured that too. This thread is 7 pages long. But yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. I forget sometimes about the crap that I've done. Oh,
where'd it go?
I moved the screen. Chana's gonna have to switch it back.
Okay.
Wood.
You got it, Chana?
Chana's asleep. Hey,
what happened?
I stopped presenting the screen.
Oh, here, let me see if I can just
Oh man.
boom and then stop sharing. There we go. Oh,
Oh, I got rid of Joe.
what happened? Device is not connected, it says.
Yeah.
I'm all over here. I'm all over here looking at there he is. He's back. He's sort of back.
FaceTime. There.
It's FaceTiming.
That was said FaceTime camera.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm frozen.
Dude,
this is a black screen.
This is wild. Holy crap. I gotta bring this back up.
Okay.
Share screen, window, that, share. All right, you got it.
Got
Joe's
it.
got to check this out. Look at this, dude. I forgot about this too. I went and bought plywood. It was bent. So then I wetted it down and then flattened it out over a day or so. Little bookshelf speaker, microphone, then just
So that-
one, so I was testing the difference of like how much area does it, or how much difference does the area surrounding the microphone and speaker make?
Okay, so we were talking about how we can look at you can kind of like see audio.
Is the
At a
microphone
certain
just
point you start seeing, so your graphs kind of show the directivity pattern and the dispersion pattern. So you know usually like 50 to 60 degree, let's just say 50 to be safe. You're getting a strong around 50 degrees. So if you can cover 50 degrees left and right, which it looks like that probably does.
Yeah.
But this is only the bottom though. That's the problem, huh? I'm thinking indoors. There's no sidewall. There's no sidewall in there.
Right. Yeah. So this is just, and then turn that way. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So this one might be helpful. So black is garage ground plane. So ignore that one. Purple is bare grass or ground. And then the red. So even the sheet of plywood looks like it has about maybe 3 to 4 dB of variation compared to the bare ground. And then the higher frequency, the plywood does better than the bare ground because the grass must be absorbing some of our higher frequency stuff.
Man, that's
more
cool.
testing, more testing, more testing, a whole lot. I went and bought more wood. I mean, just oh yeah. And then I wound up doing this. It's crazy, dude.
That's crazy. So is this the type of stuff you retain? Because it would be crazy if you did all this and you're like, I don't remember what the results were.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, obviously, I don't remember exactly what they were. I even forgot that I did some of this testing. This was 2020, so it's 5 years ago.
Wow.
It's wild, dude.
It's good to have you back, man.
Well, it's good to
It's been
be
a
back.
while.
Yeah,
Good to have you back to drop some knowledge on us and everybody else on here.
been a while.
I knew I was waiting for it. I was gonna do it too. It's been a while.
Been a
since
while.
I'm gonna take off because I'm being weird over here with the light and everything.
With the light. That makes sense.
Oh,
Parents
that's
are gonna
right.
start thinking
You
this
are.
dude is weird as hell.
Darkness over there, I would imagine.
I got a bell out
I'm gonna
too. It's a good
All right.
time.
Hey, we're hour 24.
Hour and a half, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Why don't we pop out and then I'll pop into the after show for a little bit too.
Okay.
Maybe not.
What do you guys think of the new Tone Winner AT600 processor coming out in December? It only has 3 sub outs.
see it to believe it.
Might be a deal breaker for me. 3 sub outs? That's a deal breaker.
I gotta see it to believe it.
Yeah.
Tone Winner.
Well, there you go. There you have it. Got to see it to believe it. And speaking of seeing, thanks for coming out so that you can see us and we could see you in the chat. On behalf of myself, Mr. Joe Intel, and Mr. Aaron, are we having a show tonight? Hardison.
Dude, the last 2 times I've set up and I'm like, oh man, we're not having a show. Damn. Quit.
Thank you guys for hanging out. Don't forget to join up and be part of the crew. Go to crew.dailyhifi.com. And if you want to know when we're having sales on our products, follow the Instagrams for those products. So Instagram.com, Magic Beans, Instagram.com, Spatial Group for those kinds of things. And we're going to see you guys in the after show. Those of you that are part of the crew. For everybody else, we'll see you next week. Hopefully Aaron will be here.
I'll be on
He
vacation.
won't.
I'll be on vacation. I have a good excuse this time.
All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.